Hi, my name is Trent, and this is Hogwarts Castle. You know Hogwarts from the Harry Potter movies? Oh, wait, you're used to seeing it a little bit differently. That's better, right? That's the big reveal you saw in the first movie. The obvious question is, how did that model turn into that shot in the film? The answer? Trick photography. Most people see special effects and assume that you need some special high-end camera. They assume that if they have the best gear, they'll be able to take the best photographs. In reality, you just need a simple, basic, entry-level DSLR, and you can use other cameras too. And here's why. Ideas are infinitely more important than gear. If you have a bit of creativity and some good ideas, and you know about things like composition and light, you can take way better pictures than someone who doesn't know that stuff and has a $20,000 camera. Your camera is not important. In Trick Photo Secrets, you want to focus more on the creative process than on gear. Gear is nothing more than a set of tools. A good photographer will use the fundamentals to take good images with any camera, including iPhones and point and shoots. Really, whatever you have around your house. I mean, these were taken with an iPhone. Now, check out some of these. All of these pictures were taken from a Sony A200. If you don't know what kind of camera that is, it's a basic entry-level camera that I picked up back in 2008. You can actually pick up the same camera with at least one lens on eBay for $230 right now. Now, let me show you a quick trick that I used to make this nature girl. So this was the final photo. You don't have to use a tripod or manual settings for this thing either. We're just going to take a few shots to use. We're going to take some blades of grass in our model, and then we're going to use a little bit of Photoshop. So we're going to mess with some of the selective color properties. I pulled out the yellows and the greens. And then we're going to use the blending mode to blend everything together. Work with opacity a little bit, and voila, it is Nature Girl. Inside Trick Photo Secrets, I'm not going to show you how to take boring photos of rocks or plants. You're going to discover how to take jaw-dropping shots. Once you go through Trick Photo Secrets and start applying the techniques, your photos will be the topic of conversation at every dinner party and get-together you're at from here on out. If you have clients, you'll be able to amaze and delight them, creating photos with a flair that they'll be proud of and will talk about forever. And they're also going to tell all their friends about them too. And if you sell stock photography, just a few of these tricks applied to your photos will double and triple your rates. I'm going to show you all my secrets on how to take really interesting photos that get people's attention. Be prepared though. They are going to ask you how you took that shot, and you'll have a huge advantage the next time you do a photo challenge or a contest. Now, Trick Photo Secrets is a step-by-step course to 20 different tricks and special effects you can use in your photos immediately. Each chapter has a final photo, build photos, screenshots for the software that was used, and of course a written description of what I was doing and why, including more detail about the shot and how you can copy it. Here we're actually going to scroll right through the ebook. So you see there's an intro, and then every section, there's the astral projection one. Every section you have your photos, and then ultimately software screenshots if required, and on from there. Each of these tutorials is detailed out step by step so that you'll be able to take these techniques and apply them to photos you're either taking or photos you've already taken. And you'll be able to download this immediately after checkout. You can print it out. You can put it on your iPad, your Kindle, your Android tablet, and the beauty is you don't have to wait for shipping. These tricks are yours to rip off, to duplicate, to apply to your photos, all assembled in one step-by-step ebook that you can download right now. Go through it one by one, where you take a project a week like I did when I started, or spend a weekend and go through the whole thing. But that's not all. When you buy today, you'll also get our 21-day Photo Insiders course as a free bonus. The Photo Insiders course is delivered right to your email every day for the next 21 days, so the next 3 weeks. You'll receive tips and training from some of the top photographers online, including how to get out of auto and master the settings of your DSLR camera, taking perfect photos in any light, in any condition. You'll discover how to sell your photos online and make money from them without having to deal with clients and the headaches of scheduling shoots. You'll learn the A to Z photo editing and retouching process, so you can save photos that aren't perfect and polish up the ones that are with just a few clicks. You'll discover how to find photography jobs online quickly, without the headaches of interviews, applications, and resumes. Think shooting for world-famous blogs. You'll learn how to set up a photography business from front to back, so you can take on new clients and start booking gigs and make some extra money from your passion. You'll learn how to use your iPad for taking better photos, and how to use it for some simple editing and tweaking on the go, and much more. You'd think that all of this, the Trick Photo Secrets ebook and the 21-day Photo Insiders email course, would cost at least $500. I mean, after all, a night course at your local college would be 3 times that, and you wouldn't learn half as much. But it's not. It's not even $200 or $100. When you buy today, you'll receive Trick Photo Secrets and the Photo Insiders bonus for only $47. All you have to do is click the Add to Cart button below this video to download your copy. Immediately after you finish checkout, you'll receive a link to download your ebook. Save it to your computer, print it out, take a highlighter to it, or put it on your iPad or your Kindle. You'll be able to follow along project by project as we create some of the most jaw-dropping trick photos you've seen, all expertly detailed by a certified Adobe Photoshop Pro. So whether you're more advanced and are looking for some tricks to spice up your photos, or you're a complete rookie who's just getting into photography, we've got you covered. You'll learn more about trick photography and special effects in one afternoon than you would sitting through a semester's worth of classes at college. And to make this a no-brainer for you, your purchase is backed by our Photo Insiders 60-day money-back guarantee. If, for whatever reason, you aren't happy with the Trick Photo Secrets ebook, simply send us an email and we'll refund your purchase within 1 business day. It goes without saying that if you don't learn at least one trick from the ebook, you should get your money back. We want to make this as risk-free as possible for you because we know that you'll love the Trick Photo Secrets course, as well as the 21-day Photo Insiders bonus. All you have to do to download Trick Photo Secrets is click the Add to Cart button below this video and fill out the form. Immediately afterward, you'll receive your link to download the ebook. And for the next 21 days, you'll receive emails from us as part of the Photo Insiders course. It goes without saying that right now you have 2 choices in front of you. You can keep going out and shooting photos being disappointed with the results, shooting photos that are uninspired, unimaginative, and that don't really speak to anyone, shooting photos that anyone can take, or you can download Trick Photo Secrets today and start capturing jaw-dropping shots that people talk about for weeks and months. That's what you get when you download the ebook and go through it page by page. Sure, you get the blueprint to creating trick photography. You'll learn all the techniques and all the secrets to creating trick photos. The real takeaway, though, is a fresh viewpoint, a fresh set of eyes that you can use to turn the world around you into something magical, something special. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to become a rock star photographer overnight. Simply downloading Trick Photo Secrets isn't enough. Once you start going through the pages, though, you'll see how to make your photos pop, how to capture your audience and bring them into a shot, how to create emotion in the people who are looking at your work, sadness, happiness, joy, elation. The best trick photography is the stuff that is so subtle that you don't even know it's there. That's what you're getting with Trick Photo Secrets. So go ahead, click the Add to Cart button below this video and fill out the checkout form on the next page. You'll receive your download link immediately after you finish. In a matter of minutes, you'll be learning all the secret tricks and strategies for creating mind-blowing special effects in your photos. And remember, your purchase is risk-free. If you don't like Trick Photo Secrets, send us an email and we'll refund 100% of your money, no questions asked. And we'll talk soon. Still here? If you're still here, that means you've still got some questions for me, which is totally cool. After having sold hundreds of copies of trick photography courses and answering thousands of questions, we'll go through the ones I hear the most. Normally when people ask me about trick photography, they ask me what my setup is. Do I have a special camera or an uber expensive lens? The answer is absolutely not. I think my wife would kill me if I went out and bought a $2,500 lens, no matter how magical it would make my photos look. I have a Sony DSLR that's worked awesome with stock lenses. I've never bought anything bigger because I've never needed to. Sure, if you're shooting wedding photos, you need to make sure that your equipment can scale mountains because you never know where your shots are going to come from. But not trick photography. As long as you can get a reasonably high-res shot, you're good, which means iPhones work, Android phones work, point-and-shoot cameras work. When you have a DSLR, you can manipulate the settings in the camera to do some of the work for you, but it's not required. Whatever you can do with your camera, you can also do with your computer. Another question I get asked a lot is, do I need Photoshop? Technically, you don't need Photoshop, but you do need a photo editing program of some sort. Ideally, you should have Photoshop since that's what the tutorials are created in. Photoshop Elements will work as well. If you're looking for free photo editing software that will give you the tools required to make trick photos, GIMP will work, GIMP. Just go ahead and do a Google search and it'll be on the page there. And another question. Will iPhone and Android phone photos work? We kind of covered this. The answer is yes. True, you have a lot less control over the settings in your mobile device, but it'll work especially when it's not in a low light condition. I've taken some amazing off-the-cuff photos that have been turned into some pretty special pictures with a little bit of software. You can also use point-and-click cameras for good effects. Nothing will beat a DSLR though. One thing to remember, the less camera you have, the more computer you're going to need. If you've got a great camera, you'll be able to tweak everything there and you won't have to use Photoshop as much. If you're just using a point and shoot or an iPhone, you'll need more Photoshop work. I mean, it's definitely doable though. The point with trick photography is that it's much more important to have ideas than it is to have gear. You can take a lackluster photo and turn it into something magical if you have a little bit of inspiration. That's what Trick Photo Secrets is all about, delivering that inspiration and all the how-tos you'll need to turn your photography into a truly artistic creation. So go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below this video to get started. The next step is to fill out the checkout form, and after that, you'll receive the Trick Photo Secrets ebook. Then, for the next 21 days, you'll get the Photo Insiders email course as your free bonus. I hope that does it, and I will talk to you soon.